Hello there guys, it's the Xeno Hunter 83 here with another tutorial for you guys to check out. This one's going to be a medieval style house. Okay, so starting off, all the blocks that you'll need are featured to the right. If you want to make sure you've got those blocks equipped before you start. So basically what we need to do first off is we need to make a 12 by 7 rectangular shape. Using the spruce in the corners, and obviously you can see there we've got the door frame where the door's going to go. We want to go 3 blocks high with the spruce log. The remainder of the space we then fill with the stone. After that, what we want to do is just go inside, as you can see, and just use the spruce log to just fill out the rest of the wall. Once we've done that, we're now creating the windows. We want to get the spruce step and just place it as so. What this does is it just makes it so we've not got, like, you know, just straight windows type of thing. I think they're boring, so it gives them a little bit of extra shape. Okay, we're now getting the cobblestone block. Basically the reason we're doing this is because there's going to be a fireplace in the staircase here. So the cobblestone block will just prevent any fire from spreading. I have tested this with the fire spreads set to on, and it's fire spread safe. So yeah, I mean, as you can see there, we're now just filling in where the doorway is going to go, the main doorway, the entrance. We just put a little square there just as a pattern at the back. So now to start with the roof, we want to go 3 blocks high with the spruce log. Then we want to fill the middle in 1 block up, so that's 2 blocks. Then we want to get the spruce step and just step it up until it meets in the middle. This will start the roof. Remember guys, you can hit that pause button at any time if you need to. Obviously I'm running this a little bit faster than it would be if I was just building it. So yeah, what we're doing now from that middle stack that we put in is we just want to drag the beams through. And what this will do obviously is it'll give us our roof for the ground floor, and it'll give us our floor for the obviously the first floor. Okay, so make sure that you're facing the spruce logs the opposite direction on the in between each beam. It's just, you know, it's another little detail in it at the end of the day, but we want to do that all the way along. Make sure that they're overhanging by 1 block. That'll just give us more of like a log cabin sort of effect. Okay, so obviously check it over guys before you continue. Make sure you've got it right, and then it's on with the roof. Okay, so we want to get the spruce step now. Obviously I've missed a bit there, so if you know, just give it a good check like I say. Yeah, and we just want to obviously do a straight line going right the way across, hanging over 1, and then in between the beams that we've made overhang, we just want to place 1 step for the minute. Okay, so once we've done that, we want to go back to the center roof, and we just want to drop that down 1 block. Then after we've done that, we just want to make it all overhang by another block. It just brings out the build. Obviously make sure you do the insides as well. Just gives it a nice shape. Then we want to get the dark grey glass pane and just fill that in. Okay, so now we've done that, we want to do exactly the same and just mirror the same as what we've done. As you can see, I just swapped that stone there for the cobble. I don't know why I put the stone there in the first place, but there you go. So yeah, I mean, you're better off just having it all as a cobblestone. I use the cobblestone because as far as I know, that's like more flame proof than some of the other blocks. Also what we're going to do there is we're going to have a forge on the outside, so yeah, so we just want to do exactly the same as I say. See, yeah, it'd help if my head wasn't in the way there, but there you go, we got there in the end. Yeah, so as I say, exactly the same, just bring it all out and across. And this is the easiest way to do it guys, if you can kind of mirror what you're doing, you know, especially, you know, if the build's, you know, an identical shape on either side, do both sides at once. So what we're doing now is we're doing the main roof. Okay, all you need to do is just follow exactly what I'm doing there with the steps. Bear in mind there is one part there where we're using the spruce block. Once we've done that, we just want to drag the spruce block plants across, planks even, and then we want to just go all the way across until we tie in with the first roof section that we did. Just as I say, do exactly the same on the other side, pull it right the way across, and it should all tie together nicely. Okay guys, yeah, obviously if you do get some use from this video or you enjoy it, please make sure to leave me a like. What we're doing now is we're just going to get the spruce plank and just pull that across the top. And that's that bit there, almost completed. Obviously we've still got a bit more to do, but before you carry on, just have a quick check of the shape of it. Make sure that it looks the same as it does on this video, obviously, because if it doesn't, it might not work the same for you. Okay, so we're just going to do exactly the same as we've done on the other side. Just obviously make sure it all matches, as we say. Okay guys, so just have a quick fly around and make sure that it looks the same as it does on the video. Yeah, so obviously I had a cobble brick wall there. That is what you want to do, you just want to place it there. It's just a bit of an editing glitch there. So you want to do that on both sides. Now what we're doing is we're just giving the roof a little bit of extra shape. So you want to obviously just follow exactly what I'm doing there. So we've got half slab spruce, and we've got step and full block. Yep, just follow exactly the same as what I'm doing, and it'll just give the roof a nice shape. I hate, as a builder, I hate building, you know, roofs that are, you know, completely straight and flat, because, you know, especially if it's a medieval build and that, you know, it just gives it a bit more character, I think, building it this way. Okay, so excuse me, what we're actually doing there now is we're creating like a kind of chimney. Now that's how they used to be in like the medieval times, and that they didn't have chimney stacks, they just have a hole in the roof. If you play like Skyrim, or if you played Skyrim, I'm sure there'll be a lot of you playing Skyrim soon when it gets re-released, but yeah, that's how they were. Now what we're doing is we're adding some shape to the bottom. Now same again, it's just spruce step and spruce half slab. So you just want to do exactly the same on the other side again. Half slab, obviously two step. Now this is me just having a little bit of a play to see if I can, you know, what I can do. So I've tried the half slab there, which does give it a nice shape. It's one of the best tips for you, is just to keep zooming in and out. You know, when you're creating your own builds, obviously it's a bit different if you're copying this tutorial, you know, or off a tutorial. But I think in the end anyway, what I decided to do was to just go for the steps going inwards. I think it kind of still gives you the shape, but yeah, it's a bit neater when you're close up. So you just want to do that. Okay, so I'm just doing exactly the same on the other sides, making sure it's all identical. Now obviously we don't want that like porch bit at the back, because as I say, we're going to have a forge there, so we don't want to do that. Yeah, I kind of started doing it and then thought better of it, so okay. So that's what it should look like, guys, now. So we're just going to start putting some window sills in, just using the spruce step, and we want to do that on every window on the front and back. Okay, so obviously I've just realised there that I've placed that wrong, so we just go back and change it. Okay, so we're going to do the side window sills now using the cobblestone brick, and then we're going to get the spruce step, and we're just going to make like I suppose it'd be a little window porch, to be fair, but then we're going to get the spruce fence, and we're just going to fill in the remainder. Now I could have just walled that up, but I just think it just gives it a little bit more depth. The dreaded trees here getting in my way. Okay guys, so that's the main like solid part of the build done. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to add all those little details that give the build extra character. So obviously we've put a couple of doors in place, and we're now using the trapdoors as like window shutters, and then we're going to get some plant pots and just like obviously place one on the window and then just scatter some about. Obviously, you know, it's up to your discretion, you know, do what you want to do. You know, obviously you guys might not necessarily be building it in a similar spot. Also, you know, you don't have to use the spruce wood. If you want to use, you know, swap the wood out, use a completely different wood, that's cool too. As you can see now, we're just using the wooden buttons on all of the log ends, just adding a bit more detail. It just, you know, it just makes the build look a little bit less plain, you know. That's what you've got to kind of do with Minecraft, is kind of get as, you know, cram as much detail as you can in, because if you don't, it just looks kind of bland, doesn't it? Okay, so obviously I've realised there that I've missed a step out. Hopefully you guys won't, so I've just corrected that. Okay, yeah, so we're just doing the other side now. Exactly the same, and that's what you've got to do, guys. You've just got to look through your all your little blocks and that, and just see, you know, what can I use to, you know, just to make the build stand out a bit. So obviously we've done the other side now. Okay, so we're going to start on the forge area. And we just want to use the cobblestone step. Now I did try for a 4-block gap, but decided to go with a 2. Just because I think it would have stuck out a bit too much. So all we're doing there is obviously we've got the step upturned, and then we just want some cobblestone wall. Just makes it look a bit more detailed, a bit different. Now that's ready for having the lava poured into it. I've just not done it. But you will see that later on done. Okay, so obviously again I'm just testing stuff out, so we decided to go for the 2-block stand or table, workbench, whatever you want to call it. And we've got an anvil and a cauldron. Just pour some water into that. There we go. So we've got a little forge area there now on the back. Easy as that. Okay guys, so we're just going to have a quick look at the interior that I have done. That's not going to be obviously part of this tutorial. However, I have actually recorded it and I'm going to release it as a second clip, just to keep this you know, the runtime down on this vid. So yeah, if you do want to learn how to do the interior, it's not even really about the interior, because to be honest, you know, really you guys should be, you know, just be coming up with that on your own. What it's mainly for, I suppose, is the fireplace, you know, with the stairs going up. Yeah, I mean, I suppose there is a few other nice little tricks that I've done there, like with the tables and that, but you know, I think it's nice if you know, like you guys obviously put your own mark on it type of thing, and you know, turn the build into your own build type of thing. But yeah, so anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope this tutorial's been helpful to you. You know, even if you're not going to build it, you know, it's there for a bit of inspiration, isn't it? Obviously there's a few like different techniques that I've shown you. Yeah, so obviously if you do enjoy it, please make sure to leave me a like. It just encourages me to do more of these videos. I'm really enjoying doing them at the minute, so yeah, brilliant. Also, if you do end up building one of my builds, by all means go onto the Minecraft Builders Guild on PlayStation 4 and post some pics. I'd love to see your work up there. That's what it's for, it's just for build pics. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. On that note, peace.